Kilo Yankees, backtracking 13.
Edenvale traffic, this is Cessna 172 Golf Uniform Juliet. Currently over the town of Menacing, will be passing south of the field towards Collingwood, 4,000 feet. Any conflict, please advise Golf Uniform Juliet.
So, the pilots that are talking, we're all talking on the same local frequency,
right?
But they only hear us when I push the button on the front of the control stick. There's a little trigger there. So right now it's only you and us talking. They can't hear us,
right?
Unless I push and hold that button.
And it's
down.
open.
That's right.
Okay.
So a lot of people are under the misconception they're afraid to say something because they don't want to interrupt the other guys.
Right.
Don't worry, they're not going to hear us.
Well, the system in here with the speaker here is much better than it was with the Tiger Bomb.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was trying to listen to Brian and we weren't getting anywhere. I says, yeah, I think I hear you, Brian.
Yeah. All right, so this is the runway we're going to use here.
Right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go full power with this plane. We're going to get it off the ground, and I'll do a left turn towards Wasaga Beach.
Okay.
Once we find some stable air, meaning not choppy air, I'll start walking you through how to control this thing.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Super. Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees on the roll 13. I'm going to make a left turn out towards Wasaga Beach, climbing to 2,000.
I'm now at full power.
Right.
Steering it with my feet only right now.
Right. Oh yeah, you got the
Just holding that nose off the ground and we're airborne.
Yeah, gotcha.
We're flying a little bit crooked. That's because the wind is blowing at me from the right.
Yeah, it is now. It's changed slightly. Yes. Height is what?
Right now we are 500 feet over the ground. We started at 700.
Okay.
Now we're at 12, so this is 500.
Okay.
The way you calibrate these altimeters is you set them based on how high the airport is off of over sea level.
Okay.
So Edenvale's roughly 700 feet above sea level, so we set it so we're at 700 on the ground.
Ah, that's interesting to know.
So when this needle gets back to the 7, that means we're now 1,000 feet over the ground. Now we're coming up in.
Oh, there's the corner. It's Strongville.
Approaching altitude.
Right here. I see it. Yep. What a lovely view.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Leaving altitude.
There's the airport. Yep.
Now, this is why I do what I do.
Oh yeah. Man, oh man. Look at that.
So since I don't need to be climbing much higher right now, what I'm just going to level the nose, put it forward a little bit. I don't need to climb, and I'm going to reduce our power a little bit. Don't need all that full power to fly straight.
Right. Okay.
Now I'll walk you through the basics. I think for today and the amount of time we got in the air, we'll get you doing some turns and stuff and let you feel what it's like to steer this.
Oh, jeez.
So the bumping around we're feeling right now is just the winds. The winds are just getting a little aggressive today.
Yeah.
Edenvale traffic, Golf Uniform Juliet is just south of the field, 4,000 feet. We are en route to Collingwood, 4,000 feet, Golf Uniform Juliet.
So I'm going to make one more radio announcement so no pilots worry that we're in their area.
Right. Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankee is clear your zone to the north at 2,100 feet en route to Wasaga Beach.
All right, so.
Was it as windy with Nancy?
A little bit.
Was it?
The lower we are, the windier it feels to be today.
Okay.
Or at least this bumpiness you're feeling.
Sure.
Right? It's completely normal. It's totally safe.
Yeah.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 1 of how bad it can get. Some days it can get so bad you feels like you're in a washing machine up here.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart,
Wow.
that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So generally when somebody starts their flight training, I try not to take up novices in the middle of the day because it tends to get worse in the middle of the day. Like 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock is the worst time to fly.
Oh, wow.
Early morning when it's dead
What, you get
calm.
the convection stuff?
That's right. Yeah, whenever all that sun hits that hot earth, it bounces warm air up, and it just makes your flight choppy and bumpy, right?
Isn't that something? Okay.
Now, that's why I generally like to go towards the water, because when we get out near the water, the sun is absorbed by it and it doesn't bounce back.
Okay.
So it gets nice and smooth when we're over the coast.
I'll be damned. Oh, I'm glad we won that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Especially for my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Because she paid for that flight for my 70th birthday.
Oh, okay.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like $350. I says, how much? She says, that's what I paid for you. On the Tiger Moth.
Yeah.
That was 40 minutes. I said, wow. So she read your sign, said like an hour of whatever for 160. I think you better bump it up a bit.
You know, that's what I'm charging is the going rate.
Okay.
Well, I would actually, no, I'm giving a really good deal because
I think you are too.
I'm video recording for people. I'm doing a lot of stuff that would normally be an extra charge, right?
Yeah.
I believe you gotta get the butts in the seats before you get repeat business, right? So sometimes you gotta give away some deals, right?
Thank you, just up the
True. Mind you, you gotta, with the competition, everybody's gotta be kind of the same, almost like these guys down here at Wasaga Beach that are doing their parking.
That's
Today
right.
it's $8. On the weekend it's $15. Everybody's the same.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the beach there.
Nice.
Wally Mart.
That's it. All right, so if you want to try this, just gently put your hand on the control stick,
Right.
and I want you to feel what it's like to do a turn in the aircraft. You're just going to feel how I turn it first, and for now I'm going to do a right turn.
Okay.
All I do is take the stick and pull it right just gently like that. See how the wings bank?
Yeah.
And it's going to keep getting steeper and steeper and steeper unless we pull it back a little bit like that.
Right.
So there's just micro movements we need to do on this control stick. Now we'll try a left turn, we'll just bring it, just pull that stick this way. So it doesn't take much. Just little pushes. Once you find the angle of the turn you'd like.
So it's kind of like, okay, so I'm going to go left, I push it to the
left.
To the left too.
Yeah, just like that. See that?
Yep.
Now if we want to level this plane off, we just steer it like this.
Back again.
Now we're back to level.
Wow.
If I want to take the plane and go up higher, we just pull the stick towards us like that. You see the nose coming up?
Yep.
And we have confirmation that we're climbing by watching this needle starting to climb.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's funny, it's getting bumpy all of a sudden up here. It wasn't like this when I took her up.
No.
Calling for traffic, Golf Uniform Juliet is currently about 1 mile northeast of Stayner, 4,000 feet.
It's supposed to get
we are planning to fly over the city of Collingwood and fly back to Lake Simcoe at 4,000 feet. Any conflicts, please advise Golf Uniform Juliet.
So we took the canoe. I have a couple of boats, a little 12-footer for fishing, and I got a canoe. We motored down from the bridge, the other bridge up here, down to this bridge, and turned around and went back up the river.
Oh, nice.
You'd be amazed at what all these places on the river look like from the water. They don't look like much from the roadways.
You're right, yeah.
But from the water, my God, are they impressive. Some of them. Oh, really nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we are. Yeah, what a neat view.
Oh, that it is. So if we want to descend now, all we got to do is take the stick and push forward.
Push down?
Like that. See that? The nose comes down, and we have confirmation that we're descending by watching that needle starting to go.
Okay.
Go down, right?
Right.
You'll also notice our airspeed will start to increase as I hold it down.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going down a hill unrestricted, right?
Right.
So what a pilot will do then is reduce their power, because you don't need power to go down. It's a little balancing act between adding throttle, reducing throttle, doing things like that.
Yep.
Now these winds are really starting to pick up.
They are, aren't they?
They're not dangerous, they're just annoying.
Yeah.
So right here, I'm just going to level it off here. I don't want to get too much lower, because the lower we get, the more turbulent it tends to get.
Okay.
You can almost see the water. See the ripple in the water? That's that wind.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's just starting. That wasn't here on our last flight.
Nancy. Oh, I'm glad she went up first then.
And like I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 1.
Wow. Pretty quiet on the beach there.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. Wow.
So Rick, if you want to try turning it in any direction you like, I'm going to have my hand right here.
Anyways, okay.
Feel free to play around with it. I'm not going to let you do anything that's going to get us in trouble, so. The tricky thing to do in a plane is turn without climbing or descending. And you're doing a damn good job of it right now. You're just in a subtle climb, but it's very subtle.
Approaching
wow,
altitude.
These winds.
Yeah, the winds are or something, eh?
So I think from what she told me, we're directly over top of your house right now. If you turn right, I think you live right down here somewhere.
Yeah, we do. I see it. Yep.
Isn't that cool, huh?
I see the house. I'll see Jamie's truck even. Right on. Whoa.
It's okay. Trust me, there's nothing you can do on that control stick that's going to harm us or damage this plane, so. They're very resilient. Although they look very light, they're very resilient. Built very, very, very well.
Okay, let's get back out there a bit.
Sure. And feel free to turn us back in that direction, back towards Wasaga.
Gonna go over to Collingwood. Whoa.
Yeah, it's those winds creeping up on us. So just minor movements on that control stick, that's all it takes.
That's what I'm doing. I thought, wow. Well, there's the
approaching altitude.
Now, if it starts getting really turbulent, sometimes your movements have to be abrupt and fast and choppy.
Right. Maybe because of the mountains or something? I don't know.
No, you know what it is? It's a storm is coming in.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're getting major convection happening. You can tell by the humidity right now. So this air is lifting like crazy. This moisture is being sucked up and just causing havoc in the sky.
Jesus Christ.
Leaving altitude.
I can even tell that the winds are going to get very rough if we get too far over there.
Okay.
You can see the water all ripply.
Well, let's turn around then.
Sure, go for it. Like I said, don't be afraid. It's not made out of glass. You can turn her. Nice job, man. Look at these turns. Beautiful.
Clear with traffic, 0 Delta Golf is lining up for runway 31.
Approaching altitude. Leaving altitude.
Oh, don't worry about her talking. I was shocked when she told me you were 72.
Oh.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, 72. I don't know where the hell that year's gone, I'll tell you that. Man, oh man. Okay, there we are. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Neat. Wow. I am flying it now?
You're flying it.
Holy shit. Whoa.
The wind grabbed you there?
Yeah, just a bit, yeah.
Okay, let's keep us out near the water. It's generally a little calmer out here.
Okay.
Wow.
Holy shit, you bugger.
What do the pilots call this? We call this sporting.
Turbulence.
Yeah.
We flew, my daughter got married in April.
Yeah.
So we flew over on Emirates from Toronto to Dubai, Dubai to Perth, Australia.
Yeah.
And what was I going to say? Oh, the jet there was an A380.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, that thing's crazy.
Crazy. It was huge.
Yep. But the funny thing is, it's all the same principles.
Is that something?
Collingwood traffic, Golf Info Juliet is currently over Collingwood at 4000, is planning to make a turn back to Lake Simcoe Airport, flying back to Lake Simcoe at 4000 feet. Golf Info Juliet.
So most likely those planes are majority flown by a computer.
Oh, okay.
But it's the same principles. Like
but I'll tell you,
if they shut off the autopilot, the pilot's got to do what you're doing.
I'll tell you, because this thing, they say turbulence, but it was a double-decker plane.
Yeah.
Anyways, what happened was the turbulence weren't turbulence. The plane was so damn big.
Yeah.
Like this little guy here, yeah, you get bang, 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 bounced all over, but
yeah,
the turbulence was, oh, everybody's seatbelts were on, and we're hanging in there, and oh, there's a fisherman out there.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I fish the river here.
Okay.
For salmon. I'll start doing it in the third week of August.
Yep.
I just finished smoking 6 of them.
Nice.
But 4 weeks ago. And they were beautiful.
Very nice.
They really went along here. Wow.
One neat thing I always notice here or point out to people is you'll notice the color of water changes here.
It does.
Where the river dumps all the brown muck out there.
Yeah, the silt and everything, eh?
Yeah.
I gotcha. They got a flag up now for, there's a couple kids have passed away, eh? Got swept out, drowned and everything. Wow.
Highway traffic here at the Gulf is on roll for 31, westbound for Dixon.
So let's take this thing and just sort of steer us in this direction.
Okay.
And I'll point you in the direction of the airport, and I'll let you kind of fly the procedure to come in towards the landing. It's not as hard as you thought it would be, huh?
Oh, wow. They have made it. Yeah, I could probably handle one of these puppies, and I'd love that. Jesus Christ. I've always said that Etsy, I should do it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I don't know.
You know what? People do it for obviously different reasons, but I would certainly say that you're not incapable of it. I'm not going to blow smoke up anybody's butt, but generally, the older somebody is or less active,
right,
it takes them longer to learn. You don't have an issue with the activeness.
Takeoff, we're going to be going.
I can tell that you know what the heck you understand. You got your. You do, man.
Collingwood traffic, Golf Info Juliet is
we're going to go
over Collingwood. We'll be flying
that way.
The shoreline towards Lake Simcoe Airport, 4,000 feet. Golf Info Juliet.
I'll point you in the right direction. Actually got smooth over here.
It's very smooth. I don't know what happened. Wow.
Hey, I'm not going to complain.
No, I'll take the smoothness. It's nice when it's smooth.
You know, of course, everything depends on, you know, your budget, where you are in life, with
that's right.
Stuff like that, but
we got the daughter, and oh my God, she's thinking of moving from Perth over to Brisbane.
yeah.
We're going to help her again up.
So you're in the right direction. The airport's directly in front of us. It's very hard to see right now, but it'll come into focus soon. Wow, these clouds are building quick.
They are.
Those little guys weren't there before.
Oh, glad you noticed.
That's my job.
So how low can you fly this puppy here?
Legally 500 feet above the fields.
Okay.
Once you get over top of civilization, you have to be 1,000 feet.
Okay.
So if we're going to fly over those homes there, we got to be at least 1,000 feet over the ground.
All right.
This is not considered civilization, even that there is homes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have charts. Pilots have charts, and on the charts, it's a map, and it's color-coded. So anything that's yellow on the chart means 1,000 feet.
Okay.
If it's not yellow, 500 feet. So it's little things like that is what takes a while for a pilot to learn. You got to learn all these laws, right? laws, regulations, how to fly and land in a procedure,
Right.
how to enter into these procedures, what altitudes to be at, all that kind of stuff is the bulk of the learning to become a pilot. The flying
Okay.
of the plane, I generally teach somebody how to fly this in 10 hours. It's the rest of it is absorbing all that other stuff, how to communicate on the radio,
Okay.
how to do all the legalities and understand how to navigate, and that's the stuff that slows people
Yes,
down.
I would think so.
But the motor skill of flying the plane, I find, is the easy thing.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right. Left, right, brakes,
Yep.
that sort of part. And, you know, yeah, got to read the dials, all this sort of thing. I guess that's what you got to kind of, whoa, get over this way.
It's okay.
I see the.
You got it now? So what we're going to do is we're going
I
to...
see the airport.
Yeah, we're going to fly directly over top of it, and we're
Okay.
going to try to lower our altitude down to 2,200 feet. So you can allow the nose to come forward a little bit. That's it. We'll let us go down. I'm going to make a radio announcement so the other pilot in the area knows that we're coming into the area.
Okay.
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees, 5 miles northeast of the field at 2,200 to overfly the field, to descend on the dead side, cross back over and join him in left downwind delivery.
Yeah, helicopter.
Helicopter. Yep.
Good eye. So that guy is not supposed to be where he is right now.
Oh shit.
He's too close to the vicinity of the airport to not...
Edenvale traffic, helicopter Fox Lima Mike, about 2-3 miles to the northwest at 2,200 en route to Collingwood.
Oh, we're past. What do you want? What do you want? 22?
So we're 22, so just pull back on the stick a little bit.
Yep.
Edenvale traffic, Kilo Zulu Bravo, left downwind 13.
Visibility here is really nice.
It is, and actually today is not exactly the best because of this humidity rising.
Okay.
On the winter days when you fly, you can see Toronto skyline perfectly from here.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because you don't have this moisture in the air, right?
Holy jeez.
So it's just like glass. You can see so far.
Holy God.
Sometimes if I get up to 5,000 feet, you
Right.
can even see Lake Huron. No problem from here. Kincard and Godrich, all that way.
Oh my God, only at 5,000?
Yep.
Jeez. I just like the fact that you can see, like it's great. The visibility is awesome. You can see everything.
Yeah.
You know, you get in these big birds and you're up there at 35,000 or whatever the hell, and you go, I don't know where we are.
Well, the beautiful thing about training in this type of plane, the SportStar, is it's a low wing.
It's all yours.
Okay, I have control. There.
Yeah.
Is we have this bubble canopy, so we have 360
it's
degrees
great.
of vision with only this thing blocking our view. When you have the Cessnas, the Cessnas have the above wing, right?
Right.
So you lose that visibility, right?
Yes. I always wanted to get in one of these low rider, like the wings down like this, because I've flown in like seaplanes, gone fishing trips, and Cessnas for whatever, I don't know. Oh, a buddy of mine when I taught school, he flew. And he'd go into all these farmers' fields and all that with his little Cessna.
That's right, yeah.
And it was great. It was up around Markham, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It was at Markham Airport.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know if it's still there.
Edenvale traffic, Kilo Zulu Bravo.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't think so.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh, there's Buttonville.
Yes.
You know,
I thought they were going to close that down too.
They're supposed to.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, it's still running.
Yeah, I've driven by it. There's still planes taking off and everything. So the guy that owns this place, he's done a wonderful job.
Beautiful. Yeah, top notch.
He really, really has.
Top notch facility and growing still.
Oh yeah, because I see another hangar being built there.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to put them on all of them like that.
He's going to be doing a lot of them like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's built the berm.
Yep.
Edenvale traffic, this is Golf Uniform Juliet, currently southeast of Stayner, 4,000 feet. We are flying towards Lake Simcoe Airport at 4,000 feet.
He's going to make one radio announcement here.
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees, overhead the field at 2,200 to descend on the south side, cross back over and join a mid-left downwind for 13.
Edenvale traffic, Kilo Zulu Bravo is turning final 13, full stop.
So what we're doing here is that this is the procedure you have to do to land. This is called entering the circuit.
There's another guy there down below us.
Yep, that's the guy that's turning final approach.
Right.
So right now what I'm doing is I have to lower this plane down to 1,000 feet above the ground.
Right.
Which is 1,700 feet here. And we're going to fly right back over top of the airport again. So see how we just flew over the runway there, right behind us? Now we're going to do the exact same thing again. It's confusing for the first few times you do it, and then you might... I like to draw it out for people on paper.
Right.
So it makes a little more sense.
Look at those winds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just touched down now.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
There's another guy waiting to go and use that runway as well.
Approaching altitude.
Okay. Thus, oh, there. Oh, yeah, right. He wants to take off.
Yeah. I'll make one more radio announcement here.
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees overhead the field to join him mid-left downwind 13.
Edenvale traffic, Papa Delta Whiskey, backtracking 134 departure.
So, what we're doing is there's an imaginary highway that exists right here that's parallel with the runway, and we call this our downwind leg. I'm about to enter it. It's sort of like coming on an on-ramp on a highway and just entering into it. So this is the whole thing that takes a little while to learn all this stuff, right?
Yes.
So right now I'm entering into the downwind. Right now we're going to have that runway parallel to us eventually.
Papa Delta Whiskey's backtracking 13 for an expedited departure with a right turnout.
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees turning mid-left downwind 13, full stop.
So this is our downwind. We're parallel with the runway.
Right.
This gives the pilot an opportunity to inspect the runway, see what kind of traffic is on it. Right now I recognize there's one guy still.
Yeah, he's still there.
He will be gone by the time we need to land. Yeah. And if not, we do what we call an overshoot and we fly around again. You're not allowed to come here and go and leave. We have to continue doing this procedure because there may be somebody flying behind us.
Right.
Without a radio, right? So that's why we have to do this procedure. Because it's not a requirement.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
You just told me, no. Wow. Okay.
So we have to remain in the circuit at this point unless we do have to do an aborted landing.
Right.
So he's going to announce shortly on his radio that he's on the roll, and that means he'll know.
Papa Delta Whiskey departing runway 13.
There you go.
Yeah. Gotcha.
There's those winds.
Wow, they're picking up.
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees turning left base 13, full stop.
So this is now called our base leg, which flies 90-degree direction to the runway. This is where it's the pilot's job to start slowing the aircraft down, which I'm doing. Start our descent.
And is this the same for the big jets?
Yeah.
What they be doing?
Exactly.
This is a rule of thumb. This is what goes on.
That's right. Now, if you have a controlled airport, meaning you've got a tower, sometimes they'll let you cut some corners, but they're going to talk you through everything.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to tell you, I want you to turn left now, and then they'll start their turn. But if they're not telling them that, they have to fly this exact procedure.
Wow, okay.
So this is our base leg, and soon we're going to turn final. And right now...
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees turning final 13, full stop.
Oh, there's a clock.
Yeah.
He's our height. Jeez, get out of here.
Yeah. Looks like there's a guy in a vehicle right near that runway.
Right there, yeah.
Watching us.
Yeah.
Sightseeing. Plane watching. So this is our final approach. It's my job to maintain an airspeed of 65 knots, give or take, but pretty close.
Okay.
I'm doing that by the use of the stick. If I want the plane to go faster, I push the stick forward like that. It'll pick up speed. If I want to slow down, I pull back. And I reduce power to let us down. So as I turn this knob to the left, it's reducing power, it's letting us sink.
Oh, yeah, big time.
You feel like you're being pushed there at all?
Okay.
Yeah, Bill, it's starting to get a little sporting. Yeah, we felt that the last one too.
Another pilot was asking me how it feels.
It seems like
it's getting sporting. Yeah, it's getting sporting, all right.
A bit of a tailwind.
Starting to get a little bumpy. Look at this. Yeah.
So right now I've just killed the engine. We don't need it anymore, and I'm just flying the plane based on its gliding.
Right.
And we're down.
Left, right now.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Now that the little nose wheel's down.
Traffic, Papa Delta Whiskey is 1,800 feet and climbing, and we're on the upwind side, crossing over field for an overhead departure.
Edenvale traffic, Kilo Zulu Bravo is on the back.
It's amazing how responsive this thing is.
Oh, these are amazing.
We're coming in pretty quick. How the hell will it?
That's work. So hopefully you had fun.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Good stuff.
That was neat. Wow. We're going to be talking about that at the bar tonight for sure.
Good stuff. I'm just going to announce that we're clear of the runway here.
Edenvale traffic, Juliet Kilo Yankees, clear of 13 on Delta to the apron.
That was awesome. I'm
glad you enjoyed it.
Well, I'll get some others to come over here.
Please do.
Oh, I definitely will.